The Baltimore Orioles and the New York Yankees. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Jay Happ will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, thanks, Matt. Jay Happ, not overpowering, but pinpoint control. Reminds me a lot of former AL Cy Young Award winner Cliff Lee. Control with really good stuff. Good fastball, good changeup, and his curveball is getting a lot better.
Now to the plate, Jake Dye. He will lead this one off today. Start him out away with a called strike. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon.
Another win here, and they're going to be feeling great about where they're at.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Sent out to straightaway center field. Springer has a read on it. One away. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew working this one. Behind the plate is Eric Summersgill.
You know what, Dan? I'm always baffled when Eric Summersgill's behind the dish because he has a tendency to favor one side of the plate.
You know, that's one of the things I think pitchers get a little bit frustrated with the E-train at times. It's like, hey, if you're going to give me that inside quarter, give it to me, but don't keep moving the dish around on me all game.
Ball 3.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
The third baseman, number 24, Jake.
Called strike at the letters, 0-1. One and 1 the count to Jake Lamb. The 1-2 pitch. And a slider. Called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. Orioles lead 1. Orioles nothing. Yankees coming to bat. You're watching. Fernando Romero gets the ball for the Orioles in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, looking at the numbers, you can see this guy had an ERA over 4 last season. Walks down and try to limit the hits per 9 innings pitched.
Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today. They started the season out on the wrong foot, dropping one on the road on opening day.
Yeah, Matty, they need to grab this one today. You don't want to drop the first 2 games of the season. I don't care if it's on the road. I know you're going to have to battle, play well at home. You can't afford to get on the team bus back to the hotel 0-2.
They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Now that's popped up. And there's the first out. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, if you're pitching, you better look out for Yadier Molina. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, one man out. Swing and a liner, but foul.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. A payoff pitch one more time. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning.
The right fielder.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. Bullet back up the middle. Almora will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 2-3 go the Bombers. We are still scoreless.
Leading off for Baltimore.
Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. In past meetings with Jay Happ, the pitcher's owned him. He's a paltry 1 for 11. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. There aren't many vets in the league that can still generate the kind of velocity we've been seeing from him. How uncommon is it to see a guy of his vintage still lighting up the radar gun?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. 2 of the game's best, 2 of the hardest throwers competing at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Row, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
Casilla stands at second with no outs. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away.
Batting 7.
Coming to the plate now, Brian Earnhardt, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. In there, 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. And he'll step off here and make sure he doesn't have any ideas over there at third. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. So stepping in, Philip Rainey, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. No score at this point, but a 2-out hit could get a runner in from third. And he takes a called strike 2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. The 2-2 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Judge is under it. And the inning is over. One left for the Orioles. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No. Digging in, Josh Donaldson. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Third baseman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Dye racing back, and this one is gone. A home run. It's a solo shot off the bat of Josh Donaldson. Second home run early in the year as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Batting fifth, the center fielder.
Here's George Springer. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Base is empty here with nobody out. Fouled away. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. George Springer is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Behind 0-2 now. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. Gurriel behind a ball and 2 strikes.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. First delivery to him on the way. No balls and a strike. Dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
I like that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a little bit of a risky situation because if you're off just a little bit, you can end up plunking a guy. That's the last thing you want to do when you've got a guy 0-2.
The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Yankees are off and running early thanks to the solo home.
Leading off for the Orioles.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that misses ball 1. High and deep to right center. Judge is on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. So 1 gone now as you get a look there at where the Yankees stand currently in the American League East. Coming to the plate now, Jake Dye. He flew out in his last at-bat. And that's in there for strike 1.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking his zone right here. He has a chance for a quick inning. He is not nibbling. Everything is catching those 17 inches.
1 out, nobody on. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. First offering on its way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
The 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Here's another 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Springer giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. First pitch on its way.
Crawford.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Fouled off. And it's fouled away. The next 1-2 pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 1-2. Out in front as he rolls over it to second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make a play for the first out. One out here in the Yankees' third inning. And up next, the veteran middle infielder, Logan Forsythe. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
1-2 pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw gets him. 2 down. Stepping up now, John Birdie. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit here with 2 outs.
Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Back up the middle. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
And he'll be back in standing up. And again, a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Hit sharply toward the right side. And Gardner's going to reach. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Hey, after back-to-back two-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one, 1-0. Birdie at second. Gardner on at first with two down. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
3-0. Here it is. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with two away.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hard hit toward the hole. He's got it. Oh, look at the dive. How about that? Yankees leave him loaded, but they're on top 1-0. Standing in, Rhys Hoskins. He drew a walk his first time up. Now the pitch. Up and away. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. 2-0 count. The pitch is taken, strike one. Liner in there for a base hit. Into the box now, Jake Lamb. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Here comes the first pitch. Clearly off with his timing. On the sure if it's a comfort thing or if he just sees the ball better coming from the right side. But that's the book on him at this point in his career. At the plate, Wellington Castillo, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike one. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Springer at the track, but it bangs off the wall, and that should get him on the board. Hoskins blows through the stop sign, headed for home, and he's safe at the plate. We're all square at one apiece.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. And this one's in the dirt. Throw goes to third, and he nails him at third. Great throw. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike three. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up. And he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Center fielder.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. And there's a base hit on the line. So that leadoff base hit means considerable speed aboard to start out the inning.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield for a knock.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he fouls this one off. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Taking off his Springer. Pitch inside the throw. Not in time as he steals second. So he used the slide step that time, but it didn't make a difference.
Yeah, you can't blame the pitcher on that one. He did all he could do. That was just an impressive show of speed.
The 2-1 home. Hot shot down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And they take the lead. It's gone. A 2-run job by Yuli Gurriel. First home run of the campaign for him, and it gives the Yankees a 3-1 lead.
You know, as a pitcher, there's nothing worse than getting taken deep, but it's something every pitcher has to deal with. Even the best pitchers give up home runs. You just have to refocus and go after the next hitter.
The batter,
here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a swing and a fly ball. Dye is after it, but this will land untouched. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
And Molina's aboard a base hit.
next for the Yankees.
And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. So digging in now, Brandon Crawford. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Slider finds the zone for a strike.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. The 1-1 takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. The 1-2. Lifted the other way out to left center. After it is Myers. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Next for New York, Logan Forsythe. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. Here's the 1-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball two. Molina, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. Line drive to left. Myers is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. Now in the box, John Birdie, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First offering on its way. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land untouched. So 1-1. Runners off for second. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Myers is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. We're through 4. It's now 3-1 Yanks. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only one of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
2 balls and a strike now. Hard hit ball to short, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the
one. Second baseman, Philip Rainey.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Well, based on that swing, I'd say this guy's got his A-game fastball working right now. The only way you're going to get to that pitch is you got to make an adjustment and get that front foot down a little earlier.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Ready for another chance. Dansby Swanson flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here comes the first pitch. fouled away. And now we'll just stare him down out there as he steps off and bluffs him back to first. And a quick bluff here over to first, but he'll just stare him back without throwing. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Don't want to forget about him. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. And there he goes towards second. Pitch outside the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
3-1.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
3-2 full count. 3-2 pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. Into the box now, Albert Almora. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Inner third let go. It's a called strike. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that in. Strand a couple. Score holds. It's
leading up for the Yankees, the left fielder, Gardner.
First delivery to him on the way. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball. 1-0. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Two 2-0 to the Yankees left fielder. Hit hard up the middle. And this is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Here comes the first pitch. Now a bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike. Gardner aboard here at first with nobody out. Judge, who fittingly gets the nickname All Rise. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Here's the 0-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Dye giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. So a runner at first with 1 out now. And that brings up the former American League MVP, Josh Donaldson. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A pitch out. The throw. And boy, even a pitch out can't slow him down. He's in there at second base. So he swipes second despite the pitch out.
Yeah, it seemed like everyone in the building knew he was going to be running there, right? Didn't make a difference, though. He got a great jump and absolutely burned it down to second to get in safely.
A 1-1 count now to Donaldson. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Ground ball foul down the left side. Here now the 2-2. Drilled down the line, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Another full count offering on its way. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. But this is taken in on the warning track as the runner will tag from second. And he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away.
The batter.
Ready once again, George Springer. He's 1 for 2 in this one. He's set and the pitch. Hit on the ground to third. And that's through into left, a base hit. And tack on one more, make it a 4-1 lead.
Hey, there's a clean base hit right there, D-Row, to drive that runner in from third base.
Yeah, he was telling the boys, get it ready right here. I'm going to walk home on this one. That was easy to read through the hole, and he was able to take his time scoring from third.
Now pitching for the Orioles.
Now here comes the Oriole manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. Backhanded. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Fernando Rodney takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Leading off the inning, Rhys Hoskins, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Now a fastball. Oh, look below the knees, but he rings him up anyway, and there's one gone.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
In there, 1-2 now. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
Fouled off. Another 1-2 delivery. Sliced hard but foul. 6th inning. 4-1 is our score. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
The 2-2 one more time is a called 3rd strike down in the zone. At the plate, Wellington Castillo. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. His past history with Fernando Rodney. He's 1 for 4. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
Well, these days don't happen often. You better dig yourself when you get 3 knocks in a big league Wago.
It's hard to have 3 hits in one day, but boy, this guy is off to a great start in this one.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
You know, your offense just throws a number up on the board for you. The last thing you want to do is go.
Designated hitter, Brian Earnhardt.
Stepping in now, Brian Earnhardt as he lifts it in the air to right field. Judge will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Striding into the box, Yadier Molina, a hit in 2 tries so far.
I mean, Yadi, when he first broke on the scene, was a defender first and foremost. You can't say that anymore. I mean, he's evolved into a really nice offensive player.
And maybe trying to get him off stride at the... Ball and a strike. Popped him up. Lamb is there. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again. Brandon Crawford. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Almora. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Two away now in the Yankees' 6th. And up next, the veteran middle infielder Logan Forsythe. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit it in something else.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Rainey ranging into shallow right. He tracks it down, and that off the end.
Leading off for the Orioles, the second baseman.
Adam Ottavino is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Please. Now pitching for the Yankees, number 0.
He's set. Here it comes. Starting to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. A bouncer to the left side. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Settling in now, Dansby Swanson. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First offering on its way. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. The 1-1 home. Hits this one hard the other way. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
The batter.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jake Dye. First pitch on its way. In there, 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Now a move over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2.
Hey, you know, in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that 2-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
The center fielder, number 10.
Standing in, Albert Almora. His head-to-head numbers against Adam Ottavino. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. And he just manages to get his hand in. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope, that's the ball.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And a high strike there. It's 1-1.
That pitch up in the zone called the strike, and that's a tough pitch for a batter to hit, though, that fastball that's high in the zone.
Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. Almora with an even count, 2-2. The 2-2 just hung in there on that one. Swanson is off at first with 2 away. A full count now for the Orioles center fielder.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do
it. Leading off for the Yankees, the designated hitter, John Birdie.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch hit on the ground, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. The 1-1 home. Skied in the air to straightaway left. After it is Myers. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 11.
One gone here in the Yankee 7th. And up next, the left-handed hitting Brett Gardner. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
The 2-0. Slow roller down the third baseline. And he'll take no chances here as he swipes this ball away. It stays a foul ball. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Here's big Aaron Judge. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Hit back up the middle. Swanson scoops it up. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit. Steve Cishek is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Number 41.
Now at the plate, Rhys Hoskins. He enters this at-bat 1 for 2 with a walk. Gurriel brings it in. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The third baseman, number
Jake Lamb standing in now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer needing 3 runs in the 9th. That means game over.
Here's the 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. 8th inning, 4-1 is our score. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. Stepping into the box, Wellington Castillo. The numbers head-to-head with Steve Cishek. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. And that misses for ball 1. And that one misses upstairs. 2-0. Lamb, base runner at first with 1 out. 2-1. And he comes back with a gorgeous slider there for strike 2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
He'll try it again. 3-2. Hit in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning. Here's Will Myers. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. From the stretch, slider bends into the middle of the strike zone, taken for a strike. Oh, and this at bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close, and he offered at it. I'm not sure right now, if I'm the pitcher, you could probably throw anything you want up there, and this guy's going to swing at it.
0-2 count, and the pitch. And another foul ball. A 1-2 count to Will Myers. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Orioles lead 1. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. The fastball is swung on and missed. And he fouls this one off. Now here's the pitch. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. The next 0-2. Weak grounder down the line at third, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. A ball hit softly on a line to third, and this will be no problem over at third, and there's the first out.
Next for the Yankees, the center fielder.
Ready now, George Springer. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at bat. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him.
Everyone relax. Not a fastball right there. Obviously a little arm side run. He missed his spot. No big deal.
And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. Popped him up. Rainey waits on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Yuli Gurriel. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. Hit hard down the line. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Striding in to start the 9th, Ryan Earnhardt, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Jay Happ would be in line for the victory should the score hold. This is foul right side. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Hit to third. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Digging in, Philip Rainey. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. There to play it is Springer, and that's out number 2.
Now batting.
In now for the O's, Dansby Swanson. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Slider finds the zone for a strike. Hit down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Baltimore down to their final strike. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Now a swing and a fly ball. And
but the results sure speak for themselves.
And the score finishes 4-1 today. The Yankees took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Jay Happ earns his first win of the season. Steve Cishek works 2 full innings in relief to record the save, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon.